One of the most beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the San Diego State Aztecs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
San Diego State is new to this league. They have been adjacent so long, proving that they're one of the best teams in the California coast. Back in the conversation now with the Pac-12, the Aztecs are excited to show they can compete with the best of the best. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Aztecs ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So the Texas State Bobcats offense will have the football first. Brad Jackson, last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Burgess. Works ahead for a couple, they'll stop him at the 27. Let's talk for just a minute about Texas State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back, a guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Delay to the back, it's Burgess.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Jackson will throw. Fires to the big fella. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop. The Aztecs offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. This has become almost automatic. 4th and 1, go for it. They did, and they got it.
No doubt about it. No discussion. I don't need to consult my offensive coordinator. I don't need to consult my defensive coordinator. We're going for that, and we're going to get it, and we're going to go for it. And if we don't get it,
there's a crease. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Aztecs have this offense rolling. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this defense has kind of been up and down on this opening drive, right? That's their second sack, which is good. They need more of those plays, but they've given up a lot of yards. Down here, this part of the field, man, this defense is going to have to find a way to make a few more plays to keep them out of the end zone.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, San Diego State. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And
there he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Jackson gonna throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Looking to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
At the 35, he's open. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Hauls it in. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Bobcats in a good spot here with second and short. Going to the run, it's Burgess. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas State. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The run inside. It's Sutton. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Back to pass. Under fire. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
On the run, it's Sutton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Trying play action. Here's a heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Aztecs send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground from the offense. Jackson will throw. The short hands, it's Sparks. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Running inside, it's Burgess. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Reads it, fires complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Taken in by Smith on the right side. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. He wants to throw it again. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burgess. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Jackson gonna throw it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And the Bobcats looking to convert on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to keep this drive alive. Touchdown, Texas State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Pressure coming. Soft spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every...
Maybe a crease. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make a big gain.
Nice move there. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that.
Snags it and he's open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the 1st down.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Looking to throw for it. He's got him. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Rush is on him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. He wants it all. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Oh, they blocked the kick. Scoops it up, and he's going to try to take it back.
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal blocked because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you, all those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
Jackson will throw. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Caught in the backfield, it's Sparks. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Bobcats in the hurry up. Motion from the wideout. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Finds his man. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback adapting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Caught. At the 40, there he goes. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He wants to change this route. Jackson gonna throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout. 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Right down the boulevard. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bobcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
And he'll be brought down.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Moving away from pressure. At the 35, he's loose. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. You already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Buys a little time with his feet. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Aztecs will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. The run inside. It's Burgess. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Somehow fits it into that traffic. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a gap. It's Burgess. Maybe some room here. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
Fires to the big fella. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
The offense changing the play. Jackson will throw. Got his man on the right. Open space at the 25. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Defense sniffed that one out immediately, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Completes it in the middle. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And it's right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really depend on.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Motion from the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Sutton.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Skips away from pressure. Oh, he didn't get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Aztecs will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Burgess. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Jackson gonna throw it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sheffield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Aztecs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed. Coming from the outside, he was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Run inside. It's Burgess. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you. A sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second. Oh, he wants it all. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
Moving out of the pocket. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Sutton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Heaves it deep. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Aztecs!
How do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burgess. Turning it on. The Aztecs call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Now San Diego State will spend its second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Timeout called by San Diego State. That's their third and final one. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The run inside, it's Burgess. Finding some room, ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. The Bobcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move, it's Burgess. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close